Hi everyone and welcome to $1 Million App Ideas. I'm Pietro Messineo, I'm an indie dev and I successfully exited some apps in the past. And that's why I feel comfortable today in giving you some suggestions or even some recommendations on how you can enlarge your app portfolio. And why not, maybe even make some millions out of it. So in this new format, I'm going to unveil 3 app ideas every week. And so for each app we're going to see what is the app about, the revenues of the last 3 months, the amount of downloads that it gets, how complicated it is to make such an app, and also the potential selling price. Today we are going to talk about an app that is using AI to give you help in chatting with your Tinder matches or even just with your people or people that you want to pick up. So it's basically a wingman. So let's see this very simple app, how much money it made in the last 3 months. But before to see that, how does the app works? You just upload a picture and based on the picture of your conversation, it will give you some recommendations on how you can answer to the message. And so this can be very useful in certain cases, especially when you don't know what to say and especially if you want to pick up somebody. And so how much money do you think that it made in the last 3 months? $255,000. Let's see the trends. As you can see, the trends is pretty much stable. It's decreasing maybe a little bit, but why not? It may increase during the summer. If you're interested to know if this app is going to have a summer peak or stuff like that, or if you're interested to know if some apps are, let's say, seasonal, just let me know and maybe once a month I can just take the apps that we saw before or once every 3 months and just analyze only the numbers and see if they were seasonal apps or if they had a spike in revenues. So these are the amount of downloads that it gets. It's like roughly 250,000 downloads as well, or 300,000 downloads. And this is the trend. Actually, we're supposed not to see directly the trend, but for some reason the slides doesn't work. And so we have the trends directly instead of the number. Anyway, as you can see, there is a spike in downloads in March, end of March, but more or less it aligns, if you see, with the amount of money that it gets. It's still more or less stable. So, in your opinion, how complicated is to make such an app? I gave a 3 out of 10. We will see very soon why. But before to reach that point, how much money do you think that this app worth? Well, as usual, we have to take in consideration several factors. Revenue trends, profit margins, user growth rates, market potential, and even the app sustainability itself. Moreover, most of the companies which acquire applications use a revenue multiplier for the acquisition that goes between 3 times and 10 times the yearly revenues. Which means that if this app made $255,000 in the last 3 months, and we multiply by 4, we obtain the yearly revenues, which is roughly $1 million. So if we use the very basic multiplier to acquire this application, guess what could be the possible exit or the selling price? $3 million, roughly even more. So how can we make such an application? Well, of course we can use OpenAI and we can even use ChatGPT-4 or the ChatGPT-4o with vision capabilities. But that's actually not it. If we want to save some money for the vision capabilities, we could actually import vision framework from Apple and use the VN recognized text request that will extract text from a picture, and so we can use the text extracted to give it to ChatGPT and say, look, this is the conversation between 2 people, this is the text that we got, give me 2, 3, 5 possible messages that could allow me to pick up this girl or whatever. And so what's the monetization model of this application? Well, guess what? Subscription. And they have only one subscription model, which is $6.99 a week. No onboarding screen and just this boom paywall, which cannot be skipped, so you cannot use the app for free, but you can have a free trial. So as you can see, there is no payment due now, just try for free, 3 days free, and then $6.99 a week, which is very, very expensive, honestly. I would have appreciated a yearly tier or even monthly. It is what it is, and that's how they get $255,000. As always, the question is the same. Where can I get my first thousands of downloads? You can cooperate with an influencer on Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube. You can cold mail in some blogs, or you can even improve the ASO keywords so you can rank up. And why not, if you have some budget, invest it in Apple search ads. The app that we were analyzing today is called Plug AI Texting Assistant. So just download it and go to have a look at it. That wraps up our app idea for today, and I hope that this concept sparks inspiration for your upcoming app portfolio. As usual, little disclaimer, all the data that you saw here should be considered as estimates and they may not be accurate, which means that even though I know that those numbers are pretty accurate, still take them with a bit of salt in your mind. So, as usual, do not forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the Discord community where we discuss all of these things, and even follow me on Twitter for more. See you in the next video.